Hello, and welcome to another comfort food edition of Cooking with Alex. Today we're making, you'll figure it out. First, you need to get some Alfredo noodles. I prefer pasta barilla. Barilla. That's how they say it in the commercial. Boil your noodles, defrost some frozen shrimp, and take the tails off. Get yourself some geisha smoked baby clams in a cottonseed oil. If they don't have them in cottonseed oil, any type of oil is fine, preferably oil than water. Now you're gonna take your baby clams and you're gonna saute them with a little olive oil and a little bit of butter or butter substitute. You're gonna cook these on a low heat for about 7 minutes. Meanwhile, you can grate your cheese. I've got Parmesan here. You can use Parmesan that's in the green can. I just happen to have some fresh Parmesan, so I figured I'd use it. Now you've got some nice shredded Parmesan. Take a little Gouda. I love Gouda cheese. Now don't put the brown ring in there. I don't even know if it's edible, but I do eat it. Gouda is such a soft cheese, you don't have to grate it, you can just slice it. Now we're gonna bring the clams all the way down to super low. Honestly, this is more Parmesan than I wanted, so I'm gonna put some in the in a Tupperware. Shredded mozzarella. Now we've got a nice 3 cheese mix. We've got our Gouda, we've got mozzarella, and we've got Parmesan. We're gonna add this to our butter and we're gonna add this to the clams with butter and olive oil. Gonna add a little more olive oil. We're gonna put the cheese and all of that in with the clams so it can start to melt. Then we're gonna add one of my favorite Alfredo sauces, Classico. It was only $3.19 at Fairway, but this week it was on sale for $2.99. We're gonna put the whole can in. Recycle your glass. Now the olive oil and the Alfredo sauce and the clams are all going to mix, and the flavors will marry like gay people in certain states in this country. And while the flavors are getting married, you can cut up your shrimp. I've got some jumbo shrimp here, and I think that these are too big for the whole pasta effect. So I prefer to cut them into bite size. The reason we don't have the shrimp in there with all of this stuff is because we don't want our shrimp to overcook. You want to turn and stir this mixture so that the cheeses can blend together. Also, you're going to use 2 cans of those clams. All right, now that you've got your cheese and clam and Alfredo sauce mixture nice and mixed, and you've got your noodles, go on and use your spatula to pour it all in. Actually, a spoon with the holes in it would be better than a spatula. Turn that burner off before I burn myself up. And now you've got a nice cheesy Alfredo pasta mix. What are you gonna serve it with? Kale and a fresh baguette. This has been Alex Rogers, and I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to know how this meal turned out, tune in to my review of Love and Hip Hop New York tonight or tomorrow, whenever I get around to it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.